All right, everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Jordan Report, and I'm your host, Robert Jordan. Everyone, please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, guys, about 2 weeks ago, down here in Texas, a helicopter went down. A police helicopter went down. And now it turns out it may have been shot down. Not only was the initial helicopter shot down, or it may have been shot down, the rescue helicopters were shot upon. Two of them were shot upon when they came to rescue the first one that went down. Now the story's coming out now. This is almost 10, 11 days later, that it was an illegal alien that did it from Honduras. So it is hitting out of the national news. I haven't seen it in national news coverage, only local news. And so I'm going to present it on my YouTube channel. But anyway, this was May 11th. Suspect who opened fire on police helicopters responding to officer down is an illegal immigrant. I'm going to show you the local news clip after this from Houston. Law enforcement today has just learned that the suspect who shot at the Houston police chopters assisting the first HPD helicopter crash was an illegal immigrant, according to court documents. Trujillo is a 19-year-old Honduran national. After a HPD helicopter crashed on May the 2nd, two other HPD choppers responded to assist with lighting for the ground units attempting to free the two officers trapped inside the crash. This is Guy, all right. The crash unfortunately claimed the life of 35-year-old tactical flight officer Jason Knox and seriously injured the pilot, 35-year-old senior officer Chase Cormier, whose injuries included a broken back. Trujillo fired 5 shots from 2 locations at the backup helicopters unseen for the first crash. The downed helicopter had originally responded to a call of 2 bodies in a bayou, although no bodies were ever reported to have been found. There were reports of gunshots being fired at Knox and Cormier's helicopter prior to the crash, and Police Chief Acevedo said that 6 people had been arrested. It's not clear if Trujillo is one of those 6. Additionally, it is not believed that the cause of the crash was gunshots, but Chief Acevedo has said they aren't ruling anything out and no cause has been determined. Acevedo is one of these open borders police chiefs down here in Texas. He's really pro illegal alien, so he's going to try and hide this story as long as he can. Now, I'm going to show you the local clip we're going to get out. It's going to be a really quick report.
Yeah, Eric, we're at Houston's First Baptist Church, where tomorrow the private funeral for Officer Knox will be held. The cause of the crash is still under investigation, while tonight a teen sits in jail. The Houston Police Officers Union calls what he's accused of despicable. Investigators say he told them he fired into the air while drunk. It was a terrible scene that only got worse.
Shot fired, shot fired.
As first responders were frantically working to rescue tactical flight officer Jason Knox and pilot Chase Cormier from the downed HPD helicopter last weekend, a new threat.
We've got a security guard that says people are actually shooting at the helicopters that are responding out here.
Responding helicopters from HPD and DPS.
The SO units switch to Shepherd. All units that are on the downed aircraft switch to Shepherd. They're shooting at the officers.
Came under fire.
That's unacceptable.
Prosecutor Sean Tier upgraded charges this afternoon for Josue Claros Trujillo. Originally charged with tampering, the 19-year-old was caught in the act, says Tier.
A surveillance video showing him firing at the helicopters, yes.
Investigators believe he fired at least 5 shots from 2 different locations. The teen is now charged with aggravated assault on both police officers inside HPD's responding helicopter. Tier explains why.
The HPD helicopter was lower and had the searchlight on, providing the light to our first responders. They were pulling them out.
Tier says police recovered the handgun they believe Claros Trujillo used. Court records say he hid firearms in an air vent in his apartment. He's been in jail since soon after the crash.
Dade County advised that one of their guys has one of the shooters in custody.
Now his bond is $100,000. Jessica Willie, ABC.
All right, guys, that's what's going on down here. Now, let me tell you this. All the cities here in Texas are controlled by Democrats, the major cities. Houston, San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, and El Paso. Those are the 5 major cities here. They're all under Democrat control. Most of the state is still rural and Republican. And that's why the Republicans still maintain control. If it wasn't for that, we'd already be California now.